gentlemen, and welcome back to the I'll Do This Later podcast. I'm Catalyxia. This is Roughcut.
It's
or
me!
Maybe on this side.
I
I'm
might
not
be on that
quite
side.
sure.
I think I'm on... I don't know.
We'll
figure it out.
It kind of does its own thing.
We can just go...
Yeah.
This is my buddy over
welcome,
here.
Roughcut. Welcome back. And today we've got some pretty interesting things we're going to talk about. Some opinions that might be a little bit controversial.
I might have some spicy takes on some spicy things.
Some spicy takes. That's an interesting way to say that. Yeah. So today we're going to be talking on a couple of topics that are pretty interesting in the technology world right now.
In the internet world, there are many things that are...
they're going a little bit dray. They're going off course.
There's
not the way you want them to be.
No.
Excuse my squeaky ass chair.
That's alright. I have one too. I just kind of try and avoid swiveling as much. If I were to it didn't pick it up. That's good. At least I don't think.
I cannot stop my chair from doing this, and it's making me very upset.
That's okay.
I did it. I stopped it from leaning back.
Congratulations. You know what else people are trying to stop, though?
The Minecraft mob vote.
Yeah.
That is
How'd you like
crazy. That was nuts. That's crazy.
So you were talking about a petition that's going around? I've kind of been slacking on it, so please do inform me.
So there's this petition online. I'm not going to spew off a random bunch of facts, so I'll actually pull it up.
All right.
But there's the Minecraft mob vote, and there's a petition online on change.org, I believe it is. And it is blowing up, 60,000 to 70,000 new voters per day. All in favor of just boycotting the vote. Get rid of it. Minecraft, Mojang, no more mob votes ever. And it's crazy. I'm pulling it up right now.
Are you one of the people that don't think they should have the mob vote? Do you agree with this?
They've had a lot of really good ideas in the past, and you know, so far the only one I've had a complete disagreement with. Oh, two.
Blaze King?
No. That one's fine. I actually kind of like that idea.
I wish we had that.
If you're familiar with what's Cataclysm, there's a mob in Cataclysm that's inspired by it, and it's called the Blazing Revenant, I believe. It's pretty cool, but the ones that they've been added, the ones that I object against have been added. One.
Oh wait, okay.
Famously.
So some context, the Minecraft mod Cataclysm we're talking about right now.
Oh, yeah.
Just for those uninformed, we run a Minecraft server that's had some issues in the past, and it used to be Forge-based. Now it's Fabric. Yeah. And we use this mod called Cataclysm to add some really immersive bosses to the game. And we're referring to one of the mobs added to that, which I believe is that Blaze King that I just brought up earlier.
Yeah. It's completely based
such a
off
cool
of him.
design. I really wish we got that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's I really wish we had that, but instead we got the Phantom. I hate the Phantom.
I'm okay with the Phantom, actually. This is a very hot take. I kind of love the Phantom. Okay, it encourages a game mechanic that some would argue is slept on. That was a good... Come on. I'm on a roll today, man.
That was pretty good.
Anyways,
Can't lie.
I like the insomnia mechanic. In a multiplayer setting, it does not work, but in single player, I definitely agree with it. Although, I think it apprehends the kind of point of wanting to experience the hostile side of Minecraft and, fight mobs. I feel like it discourages that. That's the only issue I have with it. If there were settings other than, you putting yourself into danger, that you could still encounter that danger in Minecraft, then yeah, sure. Go for it. But because of the nature of the sandbox game, you kind of choose, I won't go caving, and then you just won't run into anything, typically.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I don't know. It's a little weird, but I'm not completely against it because I like having a hostile flying entity. I enjoy that. I feel like it
How many
adds
flying
to
entities
some...
do we have? We have
bats. We have
bats,
parrots,
blaze,
technically.
bats, blaze, ghasts,
Yeah,
parrots, ender dragon, wither, and
yeah.
phantom. And
And
only
a
like
lot of them
4
are
of them
from
are
different
hostile.
dimensions.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it just adds a little bit of a layer there. If I wish they would spawn naturally rather than
It like rely on a game
rely
mechanic.
on the insomnia effect. Because like
works for me.
stupid.
The less I have to see those shitheads, the better. I hate
also
them.
feel like attacking them should be a little bit different. They shouldn't just swoop up after have you hit them once.
They tap you and they're like, gone.
I feel like they're just done really awkwardly to the point where they're more of a nuisance than they are like a real entity that you would have to fight against.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my take on the Phantom. I like it being in the game, but I feel like that sea monster they had, or the Blaze King, and I don't remember what that other one was. Oh, it was a sand crawler one. It would come out with, you know, he's got like a big
it's close.
Jaw.
That was what it was thought it would be. But it was a mob that was going to sit near desert temple, or not desert temples.
Oh, right, it was going to be a grindstone.
Yeah, it was going to be a grindstone that sat near jungle temples.
Yeah, and that one felt a little strange.
But jungle temples have always been kind of meh. Like, you go through them, you flip a couple levers, you get a chest, and you get the hell out of there. And no one ever seeks them out. They're pretty much useless. And there he goes.
My mic from we should be all good though. Am I on the right microphone?
Yeah, you're good. You're
good.
Oh, it sounds okay.
1 sec.
But yeah, while he's doing that, basically, like, it was just so that you'd have more of a reason to go to the jungle temples. And so that one was like, meh, it's not really that good. The Phantom, it had potential to be better than it is. Then there was the Blaze King, which was great. It was potentially a new boss, which would have been amazing. And then you had the sea monster. We had no sea monsters. We had nothing in the water that did any damage. And
we still don't, kind of. I don't really count
we have
drowns.
Guardians.
Yeah, but they're what's it called? Structure specific.
Yeah,
you can't encounter them across the ocean.
It's true.
Though we do remember we played Alex's mobs, and you remember the sperm whales.
Yeah, do not like those.
So I feel like it's a delicate thing, but the Thrashers were cool because they were like deeper ocean mobs.
Yeah, they were interesting. And so, like, going back to the original topic is that the mob vote. So at this current point in time, there is just shy of 400,000 signatures.
Wow.
And let me see the money raised. The money raised is $967,000. Which
why are they raising money?
It all goes towards spreading out to different sources to get more signatures faster.
That seems like a scam.
I mean, it's worked. It's worked.
Really though, like,
yeah, they started off with nothing. They started with 5 people. That's
just
all
like
it takes.
us.
You start with 5 people.
We started with 2 people. Thanks for 2 subscribers on YouTube, folks.
Oh yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. We just uploaded our late.
Yeah.
We uploaded late, but that's okay.
It comes out first on Spotify every time because it's raw and we don't mess with it. So it's the original audio.
Super easy, super simple
also,
to get that out.
I apologize if I sound like shit for the rest of the podcast because it just won't let me change my mind.
It's all right. We'll be fine. You sound fine.
All right.
But yeah, so with the mob vote, the goal is that we will be stopping the mob votes in the future. And instead of the 3 ideas they have every year, or the 3 biome upgrades they have every year, one of them being introduced by a community favorite. They would be adding all of them at a lesser degree, because as we've seen in the modding community, there are people who are not teams. They are single people who are able to build all of the mobs from the mob vote in hours and have them put out into a full-fledged mod that works perfectly within a few hours of all three of them being known. At this moment in time, there are countless mods already with all three of the mobs available. And that is part of the reason that people have begun to talk about why the...
What are you doing?
That's why people began to talk about
No, okay, you can't just brush that off. You did not.
No, wait. Let me finish talking.
Okay. You keep going.
That's why there's been people talking about why Mojang can't just add all three. It doesn't make any sense. If modders are just throwing it out there so fast. So I gotta wash it down. It's kind of soapy.
Spotify listeners, you guys are great and all, but this man just ate out of a Tide Pods container.
I'll do it again.
I'm slightly concerned.
I'll do it again.
What do you have in there?
Tide Pods. What else do you think is in the Tide Pod container? It's Tide Pods. It's a Tide Pods 4-in-1 Downy, and it lasts 6 months, and there's 85 packs in here. I think I've downed about 3 of them so far. We'll see how it goes.
That's awesome. I'm so glad that blast from the past. We're
doing the Tide Pods challenge, guys.
Oh, God.
I just did it. I did it and was not even phased.
Yeah,
imagine
Spotify
that.
Listeners, you're great and all, but you're missing out. Come watch the video podcast on YouTube.
There's some pretty interesting stuff going on with the...
You've made me Minecraft. Completely forget entirely what you were talking about, which is awesome.
Oh, I was talking about the mob vote. The mob vote.
So petition, can I just say, I think them pitching 3 ideas, while it is redundant, it's also good, but I don't think that the community is a reliable source to come to a conclusion on it.
No, definitely not. They are not. We are not the kind
of
people who
are heard about these things, and we're kind of you know how Terraria does it, where it's community suggests stuff, and it's hey, that's kind of neat, or maybe an idea is crap, and they're just nah, whatever. I wish they kind of did that, where it was I don't know, they read out stuff on Twitter, and they're yeah, that's cool, we can add that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be, I feel a bit of a nicer way to approach it, but to be fair, Relogic is significantly more indie than Mojang now.
Yeah.
So it's not the best comparison, even though Relogic, they're a big player in the survival craft genre there.
Yeah, so if you look at this over time, there's been a bunch of different votes. Let me try and see what they were.
Yeah,
here they are. So there was the biome votes.
Which
so there was
in the biome
Badlands.
Vote, here's the thing, though, with the biome vote, is they are eventually adding all 3.
No, I understand.
Already.
I understand. Yeah,
so that
I understand
wasn't
that.
Oh, it was just whichever were to come first, which is what we voted for. We now got the camel, which was also part of that, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, camel, vulture, and another animal. I don't remember
frog.
What it was. Yeah, so we got the frog.
Yeah.
We got the camel. Those are interesting.
I want them to do that again. Where it's just what comes first.
Yeah, see that's another thing that the community's been on about is that
we've done it before.
Maybe don't delete all of it, but they don't want to pick one and then not have the rest. There was the Sea Monster, there was the Blaze King, there was the Trapper, there was the Iceologer, the Glow Squid, and the Moo Bloom. There's the little gremlin, the Allay, the the copper golem. I don't know what it's called, man.
Yeah,
it's
I know what
gremlin.
you're talking about, though. You're right.
It's
a little
gremlin. It's a little gremlin, and yeah. So
this is not gonna get old. Oh, okay. You've got for the British folks out there, he's got crisps.
You got some crisps in there.
Why?
Yeah. And then there was the tough golem.
Yeah.
The sniffer and the other gremlin.
There were two?
Yeah, there was the what's its name? The glare. There was the glare.
Oh, that one. Okay.
There's the glare and the rascal. Those.
I was just thinking about the rascal when you said little gremlin. I did not consider the glare. The glare I kind of don't like.
But you know what's interesting is that we've had so many. No, the glare is a dumb idea. The glare's honestly, that one sucks.
I wish it would do more than just.
Yeah, I wish it would do more than open its eyes when it was in a dark area. But yeah,
like how they were just like, yeah, he's just there and he goes to dark places.
Yeah, the 2017 mob vote was a sea monster, phantom, trapper, and the Blaze King.
What
2018
cool,
biome vote was desert, taiga, and savanna. We still have not received anything for savanna. We still have not received. Sorry, we received all of taiga. We did not receive any of the desert except for the camel. We were supposed to get palm trees. We were supposed to get
archaeology was before camel.
Yeah. We were supposed to get palm trees. Supposed to get meerkats. We were supposed to get shells. The savannah was supposed to get ostriches. Then the second one we got mountains, which was great. Would have been great to get mountains and then pick the isolager with that as well. But no, we didn't do that.
We screwed up and we get the
it was Dream. It was Dream.
Right, yeah.
Dream influenced the fucking mob vote that year. That was terrible.
I don't like to pin it on him as much as but also I'm kind of like it's people's own fault that they listen to other.
It's fair enough, yeah.
Like, it's using your platform, but these people do have free will.
Yeah, it's true. For me personally, I voted Moobloom. I love the Moobloom.
That did represent a large part of the community at the time.
Yeah.
So, fair enough.
Yeah, it was that he and the glow squid had. I think it could have had much more potential than it did.
I think they did an okay job with it with the glow ink. Actually,
I like
glad
the
they
glow ink.
pulled that out of nowhere. I just wish the mob itself did a little bit more than just be squid.
Yeah.
Like, with that feeling there, I really feel like the Moobloom should be in as well.
Yeah. The Isologer was a great idea.
Oh my god.
I wish it was actually fully added.
Like, we have strays, we have
ice
cold
mobs.
biomes that just come on.
Yeah, and it's just not there. But back to the biome. So we haven't received anything from the actual desert thing. It was supposed to upgrade all of the camel.
And we were supposed to get different cactuses. I'm pretty sure.
Get different cactuses. We're supposed to get cactuses in the Badlands as well. We're supposed to get vultures, tumbleweeds, upgraded temples. All temples were supposed to get upgraded. The savannah was supposed to have different structures in them, not just villages. There was supposed to be an ostrich. There's supposed to be bushes. It's supposed to be different terrain generation. Swamp we got, mostly.
I think we got a lot of this. The swamp had a complete overhaul. I think they're okay there.
Yeah, I'm not upset with the swamp. We got the mangrove swamp as well.
I don't like the biome, though.
No one likes the biome. No one likes the biome.
It feels too crowded. I wish it had more space.
Have you ever been to a swamp?
Yeah, well, yes, yes, there are many nearby. But no, I feel like for the sake of that kind of Minecraft aesthetic, I would like to see, kind of like Shrek's swamp, that kind of like where there is still some room to like see more than a couple blocks ahead of you.
Yeah, okay.
That's kind of what I wanted out of that.
And then we got most of the mountain. I thought we were supposed to get all of the mountain, but we didn't end up getting all of it.
I think we got a lot of the mountain.
Yeah, almost
considering
all of
world
it.
generation changed. I'm completely satisfied with how mountains look. They look beautiful off in the horizon there.
Yeah. The other thing, when there was the glare, allay, and and copper golem, I was hardcore going for the copper golem. There was no.
Okay. So when they did,
what does the allay do?
I kind of love the allay.
What does it do?
I voted for the allay.
What does it do?
You can. It's your friend.
What does it do?
It's sort item.
Copper golem push button.
That's it. What does it do?
It push button activate redstone circuit.
So, I can do that.
Yeah, but what if you don't want to do that?
Then I'll set up a chicken and a pressure plate next to each other, and I'll have it move on and off it.
But you can have a copper golem.
Yeah. So here's the thing. When they did copper golem, I was like, all right, I kind of like them up. And I enjoy that. But then when they did the tough golem, I was like, okay, we're doing something wrong. I wanted to make a video on how it's like, we're doing golems wrong. I feel like we have an iron golem, we have the snow golem. They all act as defenders.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what we should stick to, or have it be hostile like they did in dungeons.
Yeah. I feel like there should be a boss golem.
I feel like we should add all the dungeons mobs.
That would be fucking amazing.
I would love that.
That's what Cataclysm aims to do, though.
Yeah, that's why I really liked Cataclysm. I was really upset when we had to remove it when we moved to Fabric because of that. I love how they've done dungeons. I think they have emulated Minecraft in a different way, in a different game, and to the correct art style and the correct direction. I just wish they would do that with the base game now.
And can I ask? This sounds dumb. Moving, because we're talking more about the server just for a second. Why did we move to Fabric?
There was a really good. Oh, right. It was a lot of it was shader compatibility, and then also optimization. Because Forge we were having a whole bunch of issues with it actually running. I think it was stability. I don't remember.
Okay.
I like Fabric. I wanted to try it out. I'd been using it.
Yeah. Oh, I remember what it was.
What was it?
It was for content.
Right. Okay. Replay mod. Yeah, you're right.
That's what it was. Is we moved over so we could make content on it, and then we never did.
Yeah, and then I went back to school and.
That's okay.
Ran out of time. That's all right. We've got time.
At some point in time, I would like to, after a lot has changed and we've gone through what we can, I'd like to go into.
Oh, for sure.
Back into Fabric, back to Forge.
I think we need to do a Terraria playthrough as well at some point.
Oh yeah, that would be definitely so. That'd be really fun.
I have a viewer that's been wanting me to return to that and play with my buddy Carl the First. And,
Carl!
And yeah,
I know about Carl.
You know of Carl?
I know of Carl.
The first one.
The first one, not the second.
Yeah.
Good.
I like Carl. Anyways,
dude, I'm so hungry for these Tide Pods.
Dude, you need to chill. I'm gonna take. My mouth is dry. I'm gonna wait. Question.
Yeah.
How's this supposed to work?
How are you gonna do this?
I was like, oh, my mouth's gonna be dry, so I'll bring a drink.
How are you to? I don't know. Maybe.
Glug glug. I don't know.
Not work.
Fucking. I'll get it in there somehow.
Through your eye hole, and just hope you catch some with your tongue. You're like,
damn. My lips are gonna be dry tonight.
Parched. You are parched.
It's for the Spotify listeners. Again, you're great and all.
You're great and all, but you're really missing out.
You really are missing out. I brought a drink, and I'm in costume again, and it covers my whole face, so
Yeah.
I will not be drinking.
He is an unfortunate lad.
Speaking of drinking, your boy is gonna
Oh, it's your
become an
birthday
adult.
soon. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
I'm
his
very
birthday
excited.
soon.
I'm gonna be going to some bars with some friends. I
You
think.
will
I don't know.
indeed.
I'm pretty excited. I'm also gonna be really cautious because I've got to go to school a lot of the mornings and I've got to go to work in the other ones. So
Yep.
I kind of accidentally didn't line things up, and I was like, you know what? I want my birthday weekend off, and I booked off my birthday weekend, and I realized the whole weekend is before my birthday. So the nights I will be going to the bars, I will be going to work in the morning.
Oh wow, that's lovely.
Yeah, not great planning on my part, but it's all right, I guess.
It's okay. You'll figure out a way to cope.
Yeah, I'll make it work. And if I don't, I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Sorry, chef.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Can't make it tonight. I'm throwing my guts up.
Fair enough. Yeah. So,
yeah.
I wonder what your favorite drink's gonna be.
I
guess
really
we'll just have
don't know.
to find out. I don't know.
I'm gonna.
Do you like sweet drinks or do you like bitter drinks? That's a good question, actually. That's like they go hand in hand. You could have sweet and bitter drinks, or you could have sweet or bitter drinks.
So I'm like a tea drinker.
Okay.
So I
do you do
don't
your
think
tea
I'm
with
very.
sugar?
I don't think I'm very particular in what I drink. It just has to taste decent. And then I'll be like, yeah, I like this. So I found out that like beer that's really hoppy, I don't like at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, no dark beers for me. No, none of that.
Beer is
I will
controversial
100%.
opinion. Controversial opinion. Beer is shit.
You don't like beers?
It's terrible.
I don't know what I like, but I know I don't like those.
Beer is nuh-uh.
Yeah.
What is good? What is good? One that I drink, I'll have it in hot chocolate. I'll have it in coffee. Irish cream. It is such a good. It's a well-made like alcohol. It's just sweet.
Yeah,
it's sweet.
I feel like I'm a girly drinks kind of guy.
Yeah, I mean, like I do Cosmopolitans. You'll probably try one of those. Probably really good.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what goes on. We'll see what goes down.
I'm excited to see what awaits me.
Also, speaking of what's going down, sorry, I keep smacking my desk, but
he's so excited.
The Unity CEO just fucking hitting the floor, dude.
Hell
he's nuts. He's stepping down, the Unity CEO, after all of his like talk about him upcharging people for just installs and everything, going crazy with that. People thinking about how they're going to leave Unity, go to like Unreal Engine, and then like all that other like so much stuff's going on with that, and then he just like, yeah, I'm not working for these guys anymore. And it was totally a troll. It was 100% a troll, but it was the worst and most distasteful troll I've ever seen.
So brutal.
Like so many people were so upset about that.
I follow a lot of like Unity developers for like just that do indie stuff, and it was like the apocalypse. Like I'm on like a private email list for this one guy. I don't even remember his name. I just like hearing stuff about like that whole sphere, and then it's like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. This is my whole business, and it relies on this one company, and they're going to charge me for doing what I do now, which makes it less profitable. So yeah, it was really, and also someone that was learning Unity for a little bit. I decided to move over to some other stuff. But it was like kind of a shock, because it was like, I just learned that skill for now nothing, because I am not going to, like, if I want to succeed in that area, I'm going to have to completely migrate away from it in order to maximize profitability, which is the goal of the CEO Like he's like, if game developers don't monetize their game, then they're fucking idiots. That was his whole shebang. And then it's like, all right, we're gonna punish you for being a successful game developer. And I know it's for the bigger studios, but also it's like when the little guy succeeds, he's the one that's gonna get railed the most.
Yeah, you're gonna just get pounded right into the ground.
Yeah. What I was really happy to hear though was that games that actually got released before this whole announcement, either way, will not be taken under effect to their new policies going forward.
Yeah.
I was like really relieved, because it's like, oh shoot, what do I do about these old Unity games I play? What if like the developers do not want to support that? They're just going to become lost media, and I was kind of worried about that.
One of which, happening. Yeah, one of which would be which people were really scared of, was Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah, God.
They were actually going to take down their game off of Steam in 2 days from now. Like, it was going to be off of Steam completely. And if
tragic.
Yeah, and when you take a game off of Steam, the way to put it back on is really difficult, because you have to go through approval, and you have to appeal to Steam and be like, hey, this is why my game got taken off. This is why I want to put it back on your platform. Now I need to give you proof that I'm not putting on other platforms as well, and advertising and making money that way. And
what a crappy...
It's crazy. Like, if that announcement for the CEO stepping down hadn't come out, it would all be like, that game would have been gone. So many games would have been taken off of Steam. Steam would have lost so much money.
And also, I'm a VTuber. VTube Studio is made with
based
Unity.
Off of Unity. It's crazy.
I'm even if I'm disconnected from, like, I'm not going to make Unity games. I decided against that. Okay, to throw that out. I'm still being affected in the other stuff I do because of its relations to it, which is like, well, shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. What an awful announcement to have made in the first place, and then double back on it, but also, like, you've lost so much trust with so many people.
Yeah, and you know what? It's honestly for the best that he's stepping off. Like, he clearly had no clue what he was doing.
But yeah, well, he's a businessman working in the subjective industry where passionate people reside that don't always make things in order to succeed. They're like, a lot of game developers are artists, like, and they do it like it's a passion. It's not always about profit, and you call these people fucking idiots, but I say these people are innovative and are what drive the industry, because it diversifies it so much. Anyways, that's my little artist rant.
No, that's fine. I mean, like, that's what this podcast is about. Like, we're talking about things that are affecting everyone in everyday life and how we feel about them. So, I mean, Unity has been affecting a lot of my friends who are doing game development. It's
really?
Yeah, I have a couple of friends. He's in beta testing now. He just ran it. He's like started being able to do multiplayer and in-game voice chat and everything. And then out of nowhere, Unity was like, "Yep, now we're going to charge you guys all." And he basically gave up on his project. He almost yesterday he was about to delete all of his code, get rid of everything. Pupper, if you are watching this is I'm not talking about you, different person. And it was almost all gone. He just was not prepared. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember when the announcement was made, but he was just minutes away from deleting it.
Would have been such a catastrophe if they waited like another week to say anything about it. Like, how many things would have just been like axed? Like, yikes. We could have lost a whole lot. I think I just played a Unity game as well no, it might not be. I don't know. I'd have to look if Swallow the Sea is made in Unity or not. I don't remember. Yeah, that's my next video, by the way. I got the recording in.
Nice.
I spared up like 20 minutes of my life to actually get something done.
That's good. I mean, you got something, right? You can you can put something else on your channel.
I'm really excited.
Stop being a shorts goblin for a little bit.
You know what? You got to be a shorts goblin when you ain't got any time, man. I've seen so many of these channels like that just blow up from them, and it's like I might as well throw my throw my head in and just be like, "Hey, you know,
just keep
I'm
going.
here too."
Even though I'm a shorts goblin, I'm worth it.
Yeah, it's kind of the deal with the podcast game as well. It's like we got stuff to say, and we like the current events and talking about shit, and putting out content consistently in a longer format's also nice.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to put out something that is actually long form and isn't, and like it's not super difficult to do.
No, this is like we are on.
You just talk.
Base, we are rock bottom on this. We sit down. We like, what are we talking about today?
Yep, all right. And that's pretty much it.
This is what's up. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I other than
indeed. Other than indeed.
I don't remember now.
There's I don't really know. There's been a few things that have been going on. Like, what was I going to say? Oh, sorry. There was...
We're now both stuttering.
My brain is like...
Brain is... It's because I can't
crashing
drink.
Right now. He can't drink. He can't drink, and I can't eat my Tide Pods. I'm out.
Yeah, he's already had a few, and it's waning on him.
Yeah. I'm feeling it. Feeling it, dude.
Do you want to know something about... Crazy. You know what I did today for my afternoon?
Sure.
Today I spent the day learning about barcodes for our products. I was setting up a database for them so that the scanner at the shop would actually work. And so that's what I did today.
Interesting.
I had this big clipboard, and I was like, there's more than 1,000 items on here. And I'm just going through like, okay, let's type that into the little square, and yep, scan it, works. All right, cool. Move on to the next one. It was actually a lot more entertaining than it sounds. I don't know. I'm weird.
That doesn't sound entertaining.
I'm weird, and I like really mundane tasks when I'm like working.
That doesn't. I can't lie. That does not sound entertaining.
Like at the restaurant, I used to do sauce, and I would literally sit there and just do hundreds of sauce portions all night long. 8 hours sauce portions. I would just, and then, all right, next, lid them all up, put them in a container, do the next one. 8 hours straight. I used to not take breaks, but I used to not take breaks back then too.
You never took breaks?
No.
That's crazy. Did you ever pass out from it?
No, I was well fed and I drank a lot of water. So I
well fed, drank a lot of water.
Well, and you also
you have a lot of endurance to do that.
I have a lot of stamina when I'm working. I get very tunnel visioned when I'm actually focused on something.
Yeah, so you're just like getting all that sauce out.
Yeah, I'm saucing. Don't look at me like that. I'm in a sarcophagus right now.
I was hoping for a different reaction to come out, but
there's no reaction going on here. It's just light work.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Sorry, I have ice in my mouth.
Not Tide Pods? For the Spotify listeners, I hope you can hear that. Oh wait, that's all you're doing. My bad. That's what I was going to say about doing a podcast. Okay. I'm glad that I'm able to make something that I would actually listen to as well.
Yeah.
Because I like background noise a lot, and like that's just what I do, so... That's what I remember.
I don't think I could listen to this while studying.
No,
because I would
to distract me while I'm playing a game or something.
Yeah,
where I listen, where I'm like tuned out, and then I hear, "What the fuck? Are you eating Tide Pods?"
Someone listening to this is just like, whoa, 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 whoa,
For
whoa.
the guy tapped out. He's eating Tide Pods.
Oh.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, there's what I was gonna say is there's this game that's been circling around a little on TikTok. I'm a little bit of a D&D nerd.
I'm a little bit of a D&D player that's played 2 sessions, so I can relate.
I am a little bit of a D&D nerd. I get D&D withdrawals. It sucks.
Yeah.
I very much enjoy playing the game. And there's a game that's recently come out. It's being released for anyone who's interested on October 23rd of this year.
23rd?
And it is called...
That's 3 days before my Markiplier presentation.
I would like to hear more about that in a minute.
I will disclose it after you talk about your little D&D game there.
Yeah, so there's a game called Dungeon Full Dive coming out, and I want to show the ad for it, but I don't really want to get copywritten, so we're not going to do that.
It's a game. It's a video game.
It's a very cool game. Basically, you can play tabletop mode, and there's not a lot of games that allow you to crossplay from, of course, there's like VR chat and stuff like that, but
yeah,
crossplay from computer to Quest or to Rift or to like Vive or stuff like that. You can't usually crossplay between them. How's that drink tasting?
That's great. I love it.
Great. Metallic a little bit.
Quite. Yeah, a little coppery. You know.
Yum.
It's a little like blood.
And so the game, it's basically D&D. But you can build your own sets, you can create your own characters, you can create your own NPCs, you can program your NPCs. It's run partly by AI. There's a tabletop mode which you can play with your friends on PC, which sounds great. But what really intrigued me is that, of course, in VR you're more immersed. You are the character, and so you'd think, oh well, then maybe in on PC you wouldn't be able to do that, but you can still go full dive on PC and play like Skyrim-esque type gameplay. Walk around, RPG. You can RPG fight in a game that someone else is hosting, and it auto rolls your dice. If you're in full dive, it'll tell you what your score averages are. It'll allow you to attack. So there's a demo out right now. If you want to go see it, it's called Dungeon Full Dive. We're not sponsored by them. I'm just very enthusiastic about this
enjoyers that like what this is doing.
Yeah, it's called Dungeon Full Dive on Steam. It'll be free until the 19th, I believe. And then past that, let me see.
Is it free. Open beta right now, or is it even in beta?
It is not in beta. It will be in early access.
Not real.
Yeah. Sorry, this will be available until 5 days from now. 5 days from this recording. So
you guys are gonna have 2 days left.
Yeah, pretty much. October 16th is when it ends.
Very important.
There's not much to. Yeah. It's your birthday.
Yeah. So when I'm 19 and boozing it out of my mind, you guys can't play this anymore. Sorry.
Yeah. This game is it's pretty cool. I messed around with it a little bit. There's a few bugs. Yeah. It's not even released. It's just a demo.
All right.
And the fact that you can play multiplayer and there's so many good controls already, it's great. I love the game. I will be buying it when it comes out. And from my perception so far, it's not actually going to cost that much. I believe it's they hinted at it being around $10, $10 or $11.
That's actually very decent.
Yeah, I mean to start at least, because
and you can play on PC too.
Yeah, it's crossplay PC and VR.
Sick.
So you can have a tabletop mode where there's a bunch of people floating at a table.
On there now?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It would be really cool, honestly.
You could bring it up.
Yeah, it would be really cool. If we're not going to end up doing that, I will end up doing one like that, and I will be hosting one because that would be really fun.
That would be.
But yeah, that's a lot. There's lots more stuff to talk about on that, but I've been talking on this for about 8 or 9 minutes now, so we're gonna move on to something else. Keep it rolling.
Notes, see what's pumping here.
Yeah, so
I was sitting here waiting for Face ID to work. It's not. Shit.
just
Spotify.
Gotta dial it in and go.
For all you folks on Spotify, you're great.
Doing the Giga Chat phase right here.
We're kind of balling and rizzing my phone up right now. Yeah. Oh, I had a question for you actually about in regards to technology.
Okay.
Because you can tell what I am, but I need to know what you are. Do you prefer using wired equipment or wireless? Welcome back to Would You Rather again, by the way, folks. I just really wanted to know because I feel like this is a topic that I don't get to discuss a lot with people. So
give me context on with what.
Using headphones, wired or wireless? On your PC.
On my PC? Okay, wired.
Wired, okay. You're going out, you'd use Bluetooth though, right?
Yeah, no way. I'm never gonna. Yeah. I would never use.
I used to be a wired kid with, and then I got these, which are awesome, by the way. You can see
Spotify. I can see the electrical tape. Honestly,
you can see the electrical tape.
I had a pair of Beats by Dr. Dre.
Yes.
At one point in time,
boost the bass. The bass.
The bass. They based the beats. Word? Yeah. They based the beats.
Yeah, when you based something.
Yeah.
Based on what? Whoa! We just went through 3 different words there.
That's crazy. No, I had them, and I removed them like this, and they just
right, yours are.
They just okay. Okay, buddy. No, that's not what happened. I removed them like this. I removed them like this, and they snapped around this point.
Oh, awesome.
And they were like $400 headphones. I was very upset.
Right? This one right here?
Yeah, exactly
this
there.
Point. Yeah.
And I electrical taped them back together.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For the people on Spotify.
It is about a third up.
Yeah. So you picture
from the ear.
In your mind, picture a set of headphones and then chop it into thirds. It is like on the side, one of the thirds.
Yep.
That's where it snapped.
Yep. And it just
right
sucks.
above like one of the earpiece, like not like right above, but like a little farther up on the headband. That's where it snapped. And that's where mine has also snapped. Also, you missed it, but Kata's whole earpiece fell off just moments ago.
It's a very interesting situation. They work perfectly fine, but you take them off and they just...
Wow. Nice. It's just dangling by a thread. That's sick.
Float around a little bit.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we've discussed the headphones. What about a mouse? You a wired or wireless mouse person?
Wired. All the time.
I'm also a wired person.
I would never do wireless mice. They suck.
Yeah?
They suck. They die. They
die.
Disconnect.
What if you use a battery?
What do you mean?
Like you just you flip out you take it, you flip out the inside, right? And then you put a battery in or something. I don't know.
Did you just tactically reload your mouse?
It may be a little.
Huh? That's amazing.
It's a snap panel. It just does that.
Mine has a little twisty on the bottom. I don't really know what it does.
I like how no one will understand that without the visual context.
No, they'll hear it and they'll think I think they'll understand.
They'll be like, "Did you just?" You'll figure it out, okay?
Yeah.
I tactically reloaded my mouse.
There is video on Spotify.
There is?
Yeah, there's video on Spotify.
What?
But
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, there's video, but it's just not. It's not what pops up first.
Oh, really? You'd have to show me later.
There might not be video. I might not put video.
I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure
I might not put video.
We might be lying to you.
I might be lying.
I think we're lying. Sorry, guys.
We'll see.
We're lying. How much time are we in?
We are almost 1 hour. We got about 10 minutes left in this recording.
We got 10 minutes to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
What else do we got?
Well, we're still talking about that wireless versus wired.
Oh yeah, wireless.
What about your keyboard?
Hey, you want to know something funny about my keyboard?
What?
It's attached.
Oh my god!
It's not even wired. It's just a part of the computer.
Does that mean you have a laptop?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember back in middle school, my buddy, we'll just call him the baseball player, used to have this really shitty small, it looked almost like a DS. It was just a really tiny, crappy laptop. And yeah, we used to call it the crap top. And he used to play Cuphead on it during lunch break. And it would run at like maybe 5 frames per second.
How do you play Cuphead at 5 FPS?
You don't. Or maybe it actually, I think he eventually got it running well. But for the initial part, it just wouldn't boot. And then it got running to 5. It eventually got better as he went. I'm not sure how he did it. I assume he deleted literally everything off of it.
That is insane.
Yeah. It was quite the system. I want to know where the crap top is to this day. I feel like it's gone. I should buy it. That's what I'm saying. I need a PC upgrade. I might as well.
Run Minecraft at 1 frame per second.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Minecraft. Also,
maybe we'll migrate the Minecraft server.
I want to move back to this for a second. Minecraft is the most unoptimized small game ever.
Yeah, you're right.
And it is a massively popular game.
Yeah.
Why don't they optimize it?
I would love an optimization, fixing all of the crap update.
Yeah, like, that would be great. Imagine being able to, like, I don't know, run Minecraft on any system again. How long ago has it been? Like 1.6 was the last time you could run it on anything.
You're reminding me of when I booted up Bedrock and started getting frame drops.
That's crazy.
Like,
dude, Bedrock
on this system, which I run shaders with.
You used to be able to play Bedrock on an iPod Touch.
Yep.
There wasn't even a graphics card in it. It's just a screen and a CPU that can somewhat simulate graphics.
Yeah. And now we have
We have massive graphics cards. I'm running a 3060, and my 3060 struggles to run Minecraft with shaders. Basic Minecraft.
We call that a skill issue in the business.
It's crazy. Like, imagine, like, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago, you play Minecraft, you boot it up on your iPhone, like iPhone 4, right?
Yeah.
You're telling Minecraft on your iPhone 4, tiny screen.
All right, Minecraft.
Everything's bad.
Yep.
It's like, you can't even save your world. Do you remember that? You couldn't even save your world.
I do remember when you couldn't save your world. I also
just have to play a new
Minecraft
world.
Lite, where you couldn't save your world as well.
You play Minecraft Lite?
If you played Minecraft Lite, you come onto the podcast. We want you here, to be with us, because you're a cool person and you had a childhood.
Yeah, you had a good childhood. Like, you play Minecraft Lite. where you can't save your world, so
I would leave it open on my mom's iPad.
Exactly.
Until
you just leave the world
she accidentally
open.
swiped it away one day. It's like, my city's gone.
Yeah. And you have the 8 blocks in your inventory, and those are the only things you have.
Yeah.
Man. Or another one you could remember, nostalgic, the Nether Core Reactor.
I missed that thing, and I want them to bring it to Java.
That thing was crazy.
I think it still has a place in the game. I really do.
I feel like it should. It's such an interesting item.
It's just like it felt very Minecrafty though, as well. Yeah. Like it just feels like it should be there, but it's not anymore.
I mean, there's the Nether, which it makes sense, but why it's not
we can make
anymore.
Nether portal. We couldn't before, and that's why they had it. But come on.
I know it was just a really interesting idea.
What's the big deal? We can bring it back.
Imagine you do it, but this time you need netherite blocks.
Or maybe they do it with the Deep Dark. They completely transform the reactor core and set it for the new dimension. They have you activate it and you get a fucking skulk spike or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or you have it so you put it all together. You put a bunch of you have netherite blocks. You have the reactor core, you have a few other things, right? And you put it all together, and then you get some sort of nether boss. We have a nether.
That would also be cool.
We have a nether boss that's
it's not really a nether boss,
but it's not really a nether boss. You never fight it in the nether.
I mean, you could.
You could. No one does.
But why would you?
Exactly. You're gonna drop your nether star in lava? No way.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. But yeah, that's. Yeah, it was an interesting time. But now you play Minecraft and people struggle to boot up a Minecraft server. You're not even running the game off your computer. And you're still struggling.
We've got potato PCs that we've got on our server, and it's modded, to be fair, which does add a lot of there's optimization on the mod developers end as well. That causes some issues.
We've added a bunch of optimizing mods that are just actually optimize the game. And if we were to just add that to base game, it would be such a smooth experience. We can run mods on people who have PCs that are made of dirt, basically. Sorry for anyone who has those PCs.
You know what? Also, it's something to mention. I don't use vanilla Minecraft for my shorts recording.
Yeah.
Ever. Anymore.
It sucks. It's bad. It's bad.
I have a full-on custom profile through Fabric. That's my vanilla game now.
Yeah.
I don't even use the base game.
Yeah, all of the base game, it's not optimized. There's mods that completely optimize Minecraft. I don't understand how Minecraft hasn't done it. It's 6 different mods, and you plug them into the game, and boom. It's running 160 FPS, no problem.
I think it's what bothers me the most is how the world loads around you and how your computer handles it, because it's chunk based, right? They don't have the culling of modern games, and I wish they did that.
Yeah,
just for the visual stuff, because I feel like that would help
world
just a little bit.
Generated.
Yeah. Just have your view, what's in your view, that's what you see, and then when it's not, you don't you can load the data for it, and the collision and stuff, you just don't need to see it, because you're not looking at it.
Yeah.
So
that would be one of the ones, and optimize water and lava, oh my god, that game would run so much faster. Water and lava are the biggest lag makers in the entire game.
There's a lot that needs to be fixed, and if that's more so what Mojang wants to focus on for these next updates, I'm okay.
I'm fine with that. You know what?
The game doesn't need to change drastically.
I would rather them... This is a hot take. I'd rather them drop the mob vote and just fix the game. No more fucking mobs. No more new mobs. Fix your goddamn game, Mojang.
And fix the end as well, please.
Make it better. What? There's a mod called Better End.
There's nothing going on in there.
I get that that's what it's supposed to be, but like, it's the end of the game. Come on, we don't want to like stand on a spongy platform and
I don't know.
fight a
Maybe
dragon and
they'll.
a bunch of like other things. Like there's Endermen there, and what? You accidentally look at them. That's when the issue comes up. You accidentally look at them.
Yeah.
That's the only issue. Like, no, put other things in there. Like, I don't know, maybe the dragon picks you up and throws you around, not just launches you, picks you up and like flies up, or like launches blocks at you, or stuff like that. Or you have like guardians, the dragon guardians, or stuff like that. That would be so sick.
I feel like we need with like, have you see how the animation is done on like the frog?
Yeah.
I feel like we have room to fix things. Like, I get if it's not broke, don't fix it, but also I think we have room to just straight up upgrade the base game and make that better before we start moving on to new content.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
which I don't like to see, because I like new content. I really do. And it's not like I don't like Minecraft, how it is. But I think we can, like, let's bring this game into more of the modern age and let's actually have it run proper and look to the aesthetic that we're moving forward to, rather than looking back and like, oh, when mob walk, it just go.
Yeah,
it just
like,
a leg
we have
swing.
The frog, and it's like it's moving its legs.
It actually
like
moves. Like it looks good.
And like what we have the turtles as well. They don't just like move
like you see
forwards.
How the animation team does stuff now. We have
they, like,
a bigger
actually
team.
drag themselves and they swim, and like the dolphin flips its fins. It doesn't just move through the water. You have like all these new things. Like even the camel, walks. The camel walks.
Yeah.
It doesn't just like move like the horse legs.
I feel like I'm not the only person that feels this way. I feel like I wish Minecraft looked like the trailers.
Yeah.
I really wish it did. Because they put so much beautification into that, and then I go to the base game, and like, this is so undersaturated, and just I feel very underwhelmed.
Yeah.
But that's kind of my take. Also, I have one more thing to add in regards to people that like they're like, oh, I don't like Minecraft because it's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the same.
I feel like it's such a weak argument. Like, if you don't like how the game's gone now, just play the old version of the game.
It exists. It's literally there. Yeah.
There are Minecraft servers dedicated to staying in that era and also going in that direction. So go that way. I like us moving forward and adding new stuff, because I come from that Terraria standpoint where it's like, okay, this is our last update. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a whole nother jar of pickles to open.
Yeah, Terraria is an entirely different monster.
God, I love that game. I'm so happy that the developers continue to support it and put so much love into it.
Yeah. No, it's great that game's going.
And it's a money printer. And
that's true. It just keeps making money.
I do not mind them abusing. They have all the right to, because they put so much into that game, and it deserves it.
Yeah, there is one more thing I want to do before we go, because we are at our time.
Actually, one more thing.
yeah, we are at our time. This is something I don't know if you've ever seen before, but it is a trailer. Well, not really a trailer, but it's a trailer for Minecraft 2. It came out about 9 or 10 years ago, and it was when I was in middle school when I saw this.
Okay.
It was very funny. It was not funny. It was really cool to see this at the time, and people thinking about like how Minecraft would end up. And I'm sharing my screen for this right now. We're gonna watch this quickly.
Sick. You've got an immersive experience.
Yeah. So this is what people thought Minecraft 2 was gonna be like.
We're gonna go into an audio description for you guys to just kind of go along with things, just so you're not missing out as much on that end.
Yeah. It was very interesting to see people put this together and have like different cool animations.
Oh wow, that's
9
really,
years ago with a shield.
Yeah, when they added shields.
But no, that was before the shields existed.
Yeah, that's
and they got it spot on basically.
End crystal moving throughout.
They got a new type of end fight in this game.
Oh, they actually added. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there was something. They changed it up a bit. So the dragon's here.
So the dragon gets summoned by the end crystals. It looks like Skyrim almost.
Yeah, it was a very cool way to like set up Minecraft as being.
All the physics as well.
Of course, the physics aren't going to work like that.
Yeah, no way. Falling sand.
But have Minecraft like have people who are like looked and like see.
I do.
That's imagine
lore stuff.
Yeah, imagine like just
call
walking
me
through
Wolf
Minecraft
with this reaction.
And having the end come into the overworld.
That would actually be really neat of a concept to do.
But I mean, of course, that relies on Minecraft being a more story-based game. At this point, it gets more repetitive. There's nothing new at this point, but yeah. It was it was kind of cool to see that happen and like people put stuff together. I mean, clearly it's not Minecraft, but
no, it's a different take, and actually like even the slight glimpses of all the runes and all that stuff, even the physics, like as unrealistic as it is, it'd be nice to see. Like even the item drop mod, where it actually just drops
the item.
That'd be fun. Like little stuff like that, where it's like creative changes. Like people might not like the direction it goes in, but I feel like we're at that point where those sort of changes might be warranted to continue innovating the direction of the game.
Yeah, there's so much stuff to do with this game, and I really hope that the developers pull it together, and we can like even if it's just as a community figure out what some of the next steps are, and like what maybe they ask the community more what they'd like to see inside the game instead of what mobs we'd like.
Yeah, because it's not just about the mobs; it's about our experience. It's also about the functionality of the game as a game. It's
about how people want to be able to play the game and not just struggle to see stuff that's going on. Or it's I just hope that in the future we can have a more in-depth understanding of how the game's going to progress, and we can all agree on that and not have 420,000 people as of now.
Disagreeing with the entirety of Mojang. On how we compose our choices for moving forward in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Well, we've gone around a lot of game development as gamers here on our little session. I quite enjoyed it. It was nice talking about it, sharing some opinions, sharing some hot takes. I like the Phantom. Takes, indeed. I'm a little bit of a quirky guy.
No, a little quirky indeed. Yeah, you got the eek sign in the back too.
I do got the eek sign.
Got the eek.
Look at it.
Eek.
I'm wojacking right now. You can't see it.
But yeah, we've run about our time here. It's been fun. We've had a nice time talking about some things. Maybe we'll have some more interesting topics that come up before the next podcast. We can talk about on that. That'd be interesting.
And also, please do share some of your own opinions. We'd love to kind of go over those maybe in the future in regards to Mob Vote, Minecraft, Unity, even if you think that they're making a stupid idea with the with the direction they're going in now. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.
Anything you guys have to say, we'll listen to it and we'll take it. So exactly, just like you said. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.
Goodbye.